It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tanner Roark gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more.
Leading off the
Quality
afternoon for Boston,
3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Oh, and a big curveball swung out and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind a dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ball 1. Martinez on second. Bogaerts at first. 2 out in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Boston. Eduardo Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Now at the plate, Joe Penn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Benintendi coming up. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 27.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Gurriel.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Their count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for Boston, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So one away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. Tellez moving to his left, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way.
Ball, back inside.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Jansen over to his right, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Into the box, Bo Bichette. He's gone 0 for his first
Leading
6 at-bats in the series so far.
The designated hitter, number 11.
And the pitch.
Ball,
Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen. Set. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check through 2. We're tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Pedroia.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Derek Fisher. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Derek Fisher.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Joe Panik.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
The count 2-1.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Fisher. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the...
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here now is Jackie Bradley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner! He's running. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. On, he pops it up. In comes Fisher. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as this is grounded foul off to the left. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Lifted in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
This is line to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Benintendi isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Chase Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Chase Anderson.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Boston's out at 5-1.
Leading up,
ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. One and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there.
11.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
The right fielder.
That was
number
kind of
50.
a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5-1. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The last at bat, Manny V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside. Ball that close.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, JD.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate,
Now
Xander
batting,
Bogaerts.
shortstop, Xander
Fouled off.
Bogaerts.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For Toronto,
digging in for his second at-bat, Rowdy Tellez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
I got to count.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Vasquez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Tellez is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panik. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail big. It's 9-1. Striding in, Rafael Devers. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and 1 to count. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Popped up. Therefore it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox are out in front, 9-1.
Leading up for Toronto, the third baseman, number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Ranging back is Bradley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
The right
Randall
number
Grichuk.
15, Randall.
Yes, he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 9-4. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hernandez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Popped him up. Jansen is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ryan Brazier is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped into the air, back behind second. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That's the ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Joe Panic is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Ball 2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60.
New inning set to get underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. Miller, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Red Sox. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
No, inside.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And there's ball 2 now. Popped him up. Pedroia waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
Standing in to Oscar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 9-4. Anthony Bass enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Christian Vasquez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bass will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center
at the
fielder,
plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bass, a native of the state of Michigan. He was a fifth-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Heath Hembry is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready to take his hacks again, Bo Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he fouls this one off. Hembry, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tanner Roark couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
The final line
See you
score
next
for
time.
this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston